Yo guys, what is up? It is Teacher's Game 2 coming at you again with another video here, and I am here to show you my Dino a Day review on the Allosaurus. Now, that's the dark side of him. There's the light side of him. Now these machines, now I know a lot of people are like, well, you've just released 2 good videos. It just happens to be that the first 3 letters of the alphabet dino-wise are really good tames. Allosauruses, to give you a perspective, they have a couple different attacks. Now, here's the kind of crappy thing. You have to be around other Allosauruses, because if you're not, these dinos become almost useless. Now, let's talk about number 1. They are a phenomenal scout tame. Look how fast this thing is. Now, what's really neat about this is that I can run for days. Unlike the Rex, unlike the Carno, unlike the Giga, I can literally run for a never-ending period of time with an Allosaurus. And they don't use much stamina at all to actually do this, which is amazing. So they are a great scout tame. Now here's the thing that's really OP. Their damage output gets really high. So its primary attack does 406. It has a secondary, which is why you need your little Allosaurus horde to follow you around. It has the ability to do bleed damage. Check this out. So here's some Allosauruses that are wild down here. If I attack them, I do something called bleed damage, as you can see right here. And what it does 2 things. 1, it slows them down. And 2, over a period of 5 seconds, it does 1% of the overall damage of that character to it. So in 5 seconds, no matter what HP that dino has, you are doing 5% damage to it. Now, it does less than the primary attack, but what you can do is you can kind of mix them together, and you can also stack bleeds. So let's say you want to go over here and stack 3 bleeds, because you can't stack more than 3. There you go right there. You can stack 15% of that dino's damage that'll hit it over a period of 5 seconds each time, which is crazy OP. Does it mean that you are going to do a little bit less damage? Yeah, but when you're facing really high level tames, or really tanky tames like a Giganotosaurus, wyverns, anything like that, the Allosaurus in large groups are dangerous because of this bleed attack. Now, I've just stacked 4 on this guy, so there's 20% of his damage right there. Right off the bat, that's 20%. Notice how the thing just continues to take that bleed damage. Now, I'm just going to smack that one twice. If I do it a 3rd time, it's dead. Now, what you can do is you can just sit there, right click, or whatever your secondary attack is, 1, 2, and you will just shred tame. It doesn't really matter. It is absolutely OP. I'll go ahead and turn the gamma up so we can look and hunt here. But, that being said, these things are fast. They're dangerous because of that bleed attack, but you have to, the only negative really is you have to have other Allosauruses nearby, and you have to be riding the alpha. They also have cool ability. If they roar, or if I roar, they roar, which is kind of, well, kind of cool. Kind of like singing to my audience here. Carno, take that damage. Another great thing is you can basically destroy any tame, because with this bleed damage you can keep things on the ground. Now, why am I not able to hit him? I don't understand that. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. But Allosauruses are really great tames. They do a lot of damage, base damage, and that bleed effect is really, really OP. So other than that, what I would suggest is the Allosaurus Dino a Day, they need to be used more, because I've seen a lot of people use these things really successfully with that bleed damage. Whereas this guy, I mean, the Gallimimus is the fastest creature in Ark. It's not going anywhere with that bleed damage. So you can lock somebody in place, and if you've got some, let's say 2 or 3 alphas here, whoever you're chasing down is hosed. If you can sneak up on him, it's over. That bleed damage can be really useful against bosses. A lot of people do boss fights with Allosauruses because 1% damage and stacking that will eventually kill a boss as long as you have a good saddle on it. Now here's a Diplodocus, one of the highest HP in the game. Oh, not quite close enough. We're going to stack a couple of bleeds on him here, just to show you. So, First off, he's slowed. Second off, he's taking 5% damage per bite. Let's do one more. Oh, and it did too much. But you get the point. These bleeds, if you stack them up, are really OP. You can use them a lot of different ways. Bosses, Brontos, if someone's attacking you with a racer push, bring out some of these guys. The racers won't be able to move. They're stuck. Game over. Really good for base defense. Really good overall tames. I love the Allosaurus because they're so fast. This is basically a tamed at level 60. Look at the base stats on this guy. I leveled it up a little bit here, but look at this. 2600, 2900, 582. You can breed these things and get some OP stats. Alright, well anyways, hopefully this little video helps you out and shows you a little bit about the Allosaurus. And let's just review real quick. 1, great scout tame. 2, great for bosses. 3, they really are good for holding things in place while your teammates. They're a support tame more than anything else, as long as you have those bonus allos nearby. Alright, I hope this video helps you out. In Teacher's Game 2,